welcome back to Persona 4. Well, in the previous part, it was cut off a bit too early, if I recall. It's been about a day or two. So, I was also looking over the calendar to see how we'll do the social links, because there's about, a number of days of plot, not far from this point in time, and, there's also the test and all that, exams and all that shit you gotta do, which wasted about 5 days as well, and 5 days of plot after that, if I recall. But the 5 days before all that happened, there is other kind of optional plot, I suppose, in a way. So that takes up pretty much 15 days. 15 days of no social links. Ooh boy. So, I'm just gonna look here, let's see. I want to examine the calendar while looking at the social links, because I have not done that. Okay, so, actually first, what day is it? The 20th of November, let's see here. So the next time we'll be able to do anything would be around about, well, I guess the 8th of December. So that's quite a ways away, isn't it? A bit, anyway. So, let's plan this out. Okay, kanji. Kanji. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we're pushing it. Days that we can rank that up. But the problem is that she's also on one of Kanji's days. And Nato has a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 if we're pushing it days. So Nato's got a lot more, but it's a more pain in the ass one to level up, I feel. This one we will also work on if possible as well, because if we're able to get this ranked up fast enough, we'll be able to focus on this a bit, but I'm still not sure. If all goes to plan, I don't know, man. I don't know. On the 10th, we'd be free to use the shrine, so there's that. But would it be enough? That's the problem, man. So, I think maybe on the 10th, use the shrine for Nato, and the day after that would be I think Kanji for that, why not? And then after that we'd have to spend time with Nato, and Nato after that. And then after that, we can see if we can max out Kanji's one, otherwise we're kind of fucked. And, we'll get to it when we get to it, I suppose. But this one really screwed me over. I thought it would be maxed out. If not for this, I would clearly just look at it and be like, okay, we've got this. We got this in the bag. Not sure about the Nishi one, Nishi's brother and all that. It would be possible if we, skip the optional stuff, but I don't want to. I want to see the extra scenes, But if I remember, we left off with this. Which one was it again? Can't bloody remember. It was some elephant-looking thing. Google. What were you? No. Blah blah. Come on, load, damn it. No, this isn't the right. Wait, now this one will do. So, it wants us to summon Ganesha. Doesn't even say what freaking one it belongs to. Which arcana is that? No, Ganesha. Ganesha, where are you? Ganesha, anyone? Ganesha, there you are. So, with the... yeah, you got the ability. That's a lot of money. Re-enter.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Your Ganesha nose Tetracam. You successfully completed the quest. What a long nose. By the way, have you heard this song about a long nose? What happens in the Velvet Room nobody knows, but the Master has a very long nose. How nostalgic. I used to sing this song with my younger sister. How I miss those days. If I recall, her sister's apparently was Ego's assistant in the third game, I think. But as I've said, I haven't played the third game. Margaret is smiling, her eyes narrowed. You became a little more intimate with Margaret. Bonds of friendship. Your final request is... The Margaret social link has reached level 9. Well then, for my next request. Bring me a trumpeter with the mind change skill. If anyone can do this for me, it's you. I eagerly await your return. So, have we got a full house of personas? No, we haven't actually. So, for this one, to get the trumpeter with that ability, you need... Pabil Sak, whatever the hell that is, Towu, Tao Tai, which learns Mind Change at level 38, combined with Matador, White Rider, and Daisojo. It's a 6-way fusion, so it's quite a hell of a one there, so it'd be the Hexagon one. So you need these personas here. Tao Tai is the one that learns Mind Change at level 38. So you need all 6 of those personas to fuse it. Holy shit, you can pretty much summon the devil. Quite high levels. And Beelzebub as well, there's that as well. Wait, what was that? Holy shit! Oh my god! Yeah, this is a persona you can only, like, get if you've cleared the, I think, true ending at least once. You unlock this, but holy shit, that's a lot of personas you gotta fuse, and you gotta be level 91 to get it. Wow. That must be a badass persona then. I mean, I've only seen it in action plot-wise, so I imagine non-plot-wise it's even more hacks. Who knows, really? Who knows? I certainly don't. But have we got the one we seek with the right ability? For that matter, can we even summon it? Where are ya? I saw you a while ago. Trumpeter! I've probably gone past it, haven't I? Why does this happen? Oh wait, he's right here, you dumbass. Wait, he's level 71 though. How will I be able to summon that? You do not. Holy shit! It's not that. It's like, oh, your level's fine, but it's too fucking expensive. Fine. I'll come back to clear this later on, I suppose. Don't have to get it out of the way right now. Okay, so let's do what we originally were supposed to be doing, which was, yes. I said yes. Senpai, you look a little down. Come on, smile. I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go to heaven. That's a weird thing to say. Okay, let's go, everyone. Wait, is there no optional boss here? Because if I recall, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, remembering now. The optional boss is something very different. I won't spoil what it is, but can't get it just yet, you know. Well, shit. Well, we'll hit one shadow and then get the hell out of here. That's the deal. Yeah. Who are you? Don't care, just knock him out. Boom! Ow. Ow. Boom. Ha. 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 Oh god, I hate it when it does that. Whoa, I hate it when it does that. Don't care, but why not? Well, it doesn't matter because we're out of here. Such a shame, man. I wanted to at least fight an optional boss with Nanako on the team. But we can't do that. Not right now, anyway. Stop that. Because usually Rise would be like, hey, there's a new one you can fight. No, honestly, it would probably be easier to summon the freaking persona we needed rather than to actually, you know, use our money on it. Freaking expensive shit you got going on there. It makes the fox in its early days look tame in comparison. Go back home. Wait, what? Why is Teddy so down about it? He's like, no, I don't wanna. I mean, it's not like he sticks around there now.
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. Bloody weather these days is crap, I gotta say. But then again, it is autumn. What's that on the TV there? There's the weekly forecast. That looks pretty much about the same as the weather forecast here. I mean, just clouds, clouds, and clouds. And a bit of rain here and there. It's midnight. The fog is set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Nanako has been rescued and you were able to arrest the culprit. There's probably no need to watch the Midnight Channel anymore. They said that the last time, though. They're like, we caught him, it's all fine, and turned out he was wrong. Fog is covering the town. We thought we'd show it again for it's just out of habit, really, isn't it? But nobody's there. Well, it doesn't have to be. We just thought we'd show the fog. The fog from yesterday is still there this morning. You feel like you're in Silent Hill.
Oh, there he is!
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
Took them that long? The front page's headlines article says that Namatame has regained consciousness. He was freaking out for a long time then. Today before dawn, the suspect Haru Namatame, who had been confined in a local hospital, regained consciousness. In response to police questioning, he testified that he is sorry for what he has done and was scared. From here on, the police are hoping to solve the entire case based on the suspect's depositions.
So it's finally over.
Or is it? Dun dun dun.
Yeah, seriously. I wish we could have done it sooner.
But that would make for an anticlimactic game. Imagine if it happened right at the start of the game.
Isn't the fog kind of thick this morning? And it's so chilly.
It rarely gets this cold in November.
Really? November is usually a cold month.
Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. I just got a call from the hospital. They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
And that's precisely what I was talking about and referring to earlier on. So you got 5 days of test and plot, but before that you have 5 days of potential visits to the hospital. And you can totally just ignore those, but I feel, why not? Each visit would be a bit different. So just like, no, let's go with it. Delays my social links,
she's
though.
getting a little better. Thank goodness.
Which makes it quite frustrating.
Oh, is that today's paper? So you already know about him?
No, seriously. I mean, not to interfere with, like, your conversation going on here, but if I, like, were to skip the 5 visits, I could probably max out 3-4 social links by the end of the game. Like, I'd be able to get Natos, Kanjis, Konishis, and the old ladies ones. I could guarantee at that kind of pace. But because I'm choosing not to, it's pretty much taking away 5 days of potential social links. It's just like, damn it, why? Is it really finally over?
Well, the perp's been caught, so yeah. He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together a story.
Interruption? I have a McDonald's. How about that? Well, you continue on with your stuff here.
This is still a secret, but I guess it's okay to tell you guys.
Because I always do that anyway, you know.
You know that diary we found? There were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi in it. Looks like Namatame had been making advances on Miss Konishi. That son of a bitch! Yeah, well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Dojima-san's recovering too, so I need to go over a few things about this case with him.
Yosuke,
Sorry. I'm alright. Namatame's been caught. He can't hurt anyone now. But forget him. Let's all go visit Nanako-chan after school.
of course.
Let's tell the others once we get to school.
Notice how it's always these four? It's like you make all friends throughout the game, but it's always these four in the end, isn't it? So on the first day of hospital visits, it's Yosuke's turn. Why am I trying to sing it in a Christmas way? That's stupid. Just a reminder, the finals are next week. I've been comparing students' faces for years, before and after the tests. They're flying high, thinking they'll pass at first, but once it's over, their faces turn the pale white. Ho 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 ho! Speaking of turning white, are you all familiar with Othello, a game named after Shakespeare's play? Can't say so now. Some say it's named to demonstrate the drastic change in the relationship of the black general and his white wife. Just goes to show you, even games have histories. Ho 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 ho! You might think this is of little importance, but I recommend you get this down in your notes. I wonder what's the history of Monopoly then. Tests are much like history, you never know what's going to be in them. Ho ho ho! Or Mousetrap. You listen to the lecture intently. Or Cluedo, or... what other ones? Snakes and Ladders, I don't know, tic-tac-toe, chess, whatever, your knowledge is increased. I wonder who was the first person to come up with darts as well. It's like, okay, this is what we do. Take this, you throw it at that. It's like, yeah.
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
I bought you McDonald's. It's like, that's unhealthy for someone in this condition. Oh shit, sorry. Walking still seems painful for her. Nevertheless, Nanako looks happy.
Dojima-san! How many times does this make it today?
How many times must my door open on its own? A moment. Seriously, man, I have the weirdest door ever. It's like a slight breeze could open the door, and yet when I try to open the door, sometimes it's like, fucking open, goddamn piece of shit. Makes no sense at all.
I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, my wounds have just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
Big bro.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Can you imagine him actually saying that in the way I just said, I'm here? Nanako closed her eyes with a relieved expression. She seems to have fallen asleep. Can you imagine if the protagonist had a high-pitched voice? Just be like, I'm here! What are you laughing at? This is my normal tone of voice. You received an explanation concerning Nanako's condition from the doctor.
Her condition is stable for now, but I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet. All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful. We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible. Hopefully by then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
Again?
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased,
Fucking door.
which is quite unusual.
Is the fog poisonous?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body. It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog could cause problems.
True.
But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Can't bloody see anything.
Fog-related health problems. Well, that's just ridiculous. Anyone who says that is just blowing smoke.
No, they're blowing fog. Well, come on, if there was some unusual fog, it could prove hazardous in some way. Nanako has somehow regained consciousness, but it seems that it will take more time until she fully recovers. Sometimes interrogation that has finally begun. The fog that won't lift the people's mysterious health problems. For now, it seems that you can only watch and wait to see how things will turn out. I mean, at the very least, you get a lot of people walking into lampposts. That could cause health problems.
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy.
Yeah, so watching a bit of Eddie Izzard, and he did a gig in San Francisco, and he mentioned something about the fog there. So I'm just imagining the fog just being like this, and then you just be like, oh, this is normal where we're from, man.
I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed. You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
Well, that's kind of believable with this fog, isn't it?
What? Did he lose control?
No, I couldn't bloody see a damn thing.
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
That's a bit absurd, ladies. Just isn't it scary that an old man who's never crashed his car, no accidents or anything like that, just happens to have that when it's hard to see the goddamn road with this fog?
I've even heard there are experts saying it's poisonous. I wonder if that's true.
Where are your sources, lady? A forum on the internet.
Do you think it's, because of that global warming thing?
What?
This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
Like what?
Oh, I agree completely. If we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities to do their jobs.
Okay, now picture the police coming in and it's like, wow, no. Okay, Fog, you're coming with us down the station. You've caused us enough trouble as it is. It reminds me of a joke I randomly thought of.
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses! Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
Well, they're still alive, though.
He's not the first one like that I've seen lately.
But I just thought of like a joke. Like, you know, like hurricanes. They travel across the ocean and they like will hit anything in their path like that. I imagine they coming into a country and the country just like authorities just like, halt! Got passport. No passport, no go. Fuck you, I'm a hurricane.
Poisonous gas, though? Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
Well, it'd be quite funny in a kind of not so funny if you were actually there, I suppose, kind of way. If a hurricane hits somewhere and someone just happened to be blasting rock you like a hurricane. It's like, wow, shit, I didn't mean literally.
Oh. Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with something.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I needed to do some grocery shopping. Well then.
So is it real, or is it just mere the anxiety of it?
Business has been so slow lately.
Because seriously, like, I suffer with, like, social anxiety and all that, and I get anxiety for different reasons. Like, sometimes it'd be like, oh no, what if that's... And then, like, if I feel, like, paranoid about something, I start to feel symptoms of it. I'm just like, oh no! And then just realize it's actually anxiety, which makes it really confusing as balls and quite terrifying every now and then. I hate it. It sucks. Recall at the final start on Monday next week. Study? Why not? Where the bloody hell did I put that dictionary? I can't be arsed, I'm eating freaking fries here. As you study the random number of dictionary entries that piqued your interest, knowledge has increased. Where's that goddamn dictionary? Oh, fuck it, I can't be arsed. You ever hear students talking? Can you do the voice acting until I finish my goddamn fries at least? The weather's been really weird lately. What's up with all the fog? This fog looks like it's gonna stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. Also heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody even knows why it's toxic. So it's just like, oh, it's fine. No, it's toxic. You know, it's fine. It's like, make up your goddamn minds. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. Well, that's the thing. I should probably stay at home for a while. You're just too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? And there's that guy that's always running the schools. You're like, fuck, I'm late. Blah, 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 blah.
Senpai.
Nato seems really serious. Will you spend the day with Nato? You're gonna make me ditch the whole frickin' 5-day thing, aren't you? We were supposed to go with Yosuke, but if you so insist, fine.
Thank you.
To tell you the truth, I have received information about the Phantom Thief. I'll come pick you up later. You decided to spend the afternoon with Nato. First hospital visit denied. It's like every character gets their own one. Like Chie, Nato, Yukiko, Kanji, Yosuke. But we've just missed out on the Yosuke one there. It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you've got hip pain. I'd love to go to an inn with a spa. Luckily, we've got an inn right here in town. Not only that, but the manager there is young and beautiful, yeah? Unfortunately, my family is more interested in a ski trip than going to an inn. What's the point of going somewhere so cold? Are they that desperate to see the snow? I said to them, if you want to see snow, why not go to the glacier in South America? I see doubt written all over your faces. You never heard of it? Why don't I turn this into a question, Michael Kuhn? Why is it always me? What's the name of the glacier in South America? I've heard this question before, obviously. But what was the answer? I know it exists, but what was the answer? The Patagonian ice field. Yeah, the answer you think is correct. Wow, you're a smart fella, and yes, it's a rather special glacier between Chile and Argentina. Of course, I was just joking about going there. The weather is so harsh, very few people ever go. But I don't think my wife gets it. She's been picking up brochures about South America. She's really too gullible. How could she not be at least a tiny bit hearted about going to a glacier? You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. So what? Would Antarctica be a harsher environment or not compared? I don't know how cold this glacier thing is. That's the end of the day. The place will probably be under question number 2. It's going to take a while for Nanako to recover. You have no time but to wait until the situation changes. I'm even still eating fries. You recall that you have already made plans with someone. I've now finished my fries. Central Shopping District. Fog has enveloped the area, but who cares? You came with Nada to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information she gathered. I've learned that in recent days a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't a local, and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of Shiroko store, and she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed it was the same man who bought the cards. If that's true, then he's likely looking for the next hiding place for one of the stolen items. We may be able to catch him in the act. Don't put yourself at risk.
But...
No detective worth its salt worries about that. We like to go in recklessly. Very well, but in return you mustn't do anything dangerous. Nato is glaring up at you. If my deductions are correct, there are 2 things remaining that the Phantom Thief has stolen. And if so, I'm quite certain that he's going to hide that one. Perhaps he is. I think I figured it out, like, quite a while back, actually. But we'll see if it's really what I think it is. Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go, Senpai. Well, it's pretty foggy. It'd be hard to friggin' find anything. Maybe Pyramid Head's the culprit. Tatsuhime Shrine. Fog has enveloped the area. looks much different from this angle, doesn't it? The man brandished the knife. Fight back. I will. Well, actually, what rank are we at? I've got to check. I gotta make sure this doesn't, like, end up getting them intimate. It's like Protector and all, but will that lead to an intimate moment? I've got to double check these things, you see. Yeah, as I thought. If we pick that choice... Wait. It leads to one more choice. But it can also lead to friendship as well.
Senpai!
There's no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. The man dropped the knife and ran away. So much for just like, don't do anything reckless yourself then. Charge right ahead into that. This knife, I knew it. It's another of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio, as I said. It's just a toy. I consider you a friend as well, so please don't do these rash things any longer. Nanako glares back at you firmly.
I apologize.
For involving in this. We've almost reached the end. Just a little more and it will be over. For some reason the fort is not a cheering one. I've never had a case like this before. Nato is smiling helplessly. The relationship with Nato has grown deeper. Bonds of friendship. Where's the second choice I heard of then? Rank 8. I'm going home now. I have research to do. You needn't worry about the Phantom Thief case any longer. I'll explain later once everything calms down. There was no second choice at all.
I'll see you again.
You watched Nato run off and went home by yourself. Unless there were, like, choices you make earlier on that could affect it. I have no idea. Because it says, for the third choice, which will only happen if you're a protected fortune, the first choice would get to love relationship, the second choice leads to friendship. So... Well, they haven't got intimate, so... I'm clueless. No surprise there, right? Hey, it's me, Yosuke. You wanna hang out tomorrow? Sorry. Alright, I'll see you some other time. Yosuke hung up. God damn it, Yosuke, at this point in the game, you really doing that? Don't make me feel bad about it, man. Gotta do, like, hospital visits, man. You decided to study. Your knowledge has increased, and other stuff has increased as well. How are we for time? Holy shit, it's quite a bit of time there. So, today is Labor Appreciation Day, so you have the day off from school. What you can do now is just wait and watch the situation unfold. What you do today? What you shall do today is for next time, so we'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.